What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Celios Network. Today we're looking at Glaceon VMAX from the newest set, Evolving Skies, and the deck we're looking at today, and then I'll be playing in some of the gameplay, is a team up through Evolving Skies standard format version of Glaceon VMAX. Now, what have I told you? This new evolution from Evolving Skies could take down some of the best decks in the Pokemon trading card game right now, like Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX and Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. I wouldn't be too far off because this card is actually pretty insane in that it cannot be hit by other VMAX Pokemon. So we'll be taking a look at this deck and then I'll roll some gameplay from a recent stream. But before we get into it, shout out to PotownStore.com, the best place for you to get PTCGO codes. And be sure to use code CELIO for 5% off. Also, check out PokemonCard.io, where I will be uploading all of my post-rotation standard format deck lists, so you can easily copy them and paste them into PTCGO. Also, subscribe to this channel if you do enjoy the content. Leave a like and a comment. Now let's get into the deck profile. So here we're looking at my Tag Call engine version of Glaceon VMAX. This is kind of reminiscent of a colossal VMAX deck that I built way back when Vivid Voltage came out, and we have a very small exclusive pool of Pokemon cards to work with in this deck, keeping it very simple in the Pokemon category, but a lot of options with the trainers and a lot of strong trainers at that, and a lot of cards that I want to take advantage of before they rotate on September 10th as well. So let's look at the Glaceon line, because that's going to be the only Pokemon we're attacking with. Hopefully we don't have to use Body Slam. So Glaceon V, we have 3 of this in the deck. It has 210 HP, and it has the Frozen Awakening attack, which for a water energy, you search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon, and put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it, and that's your attack. So you get a Glaceon VMAX out from the deck onto your Glaceon V. You can do that turn 1, possibly to protect your Glaceon early. Now, Glaceon VMAX, this is what we're going to be attacking with. It has 310 HP. It is a water-type Pokemon, VMAX, of course, and it has the ability Crystal Veil, which reads, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon VMAX, except any Glaceon VMAX. So it can be hit by other Glaceon VMAXs, but no other VMAXs as long as this ability is working. It has 1 attack, which is Max Icicle. For water, colorless, it does 150 damage, and this attack also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So I'm really excited to use Glaceon VMAX because it has multiple unique things about it, being that it can't be hit by other VMAX Pokemon. It has a really decent attack doing 150 and 30, a weaker version of Inteleon VMAX's 3 energy attack, but because it has this really strong ability, I think it all evens out. And Glaceon VMAX, much like Leafeon, comes with this Snow Leaf badge that you can play in its deck. If the Pokemon V this card is attached to has Leafeon or Glaceon in its name, it has no retreat cost and no weakness. So as long as this tool is on Glaceon, we are not weak to metal anymore, and we have free retreat. And to boot, Glaceon VMAX is an awesome looking card, and I love the Diamond and Pearl era and the Diamond and Pearl evolution. So really happy to be able to play some decks with Glaceon and Leafeon being the focus of them. So like I said, we're playing the Tag Call engine, and that means that we are using the Tag Call card that searches our deck for tag team cards. Now, we don't have tag team Pokemon in the deck, but we do have a whole slew of tag team supporters. We're playing 2 Cynthia and Caitlin, which allows us to get a supporter card from our discard to the hand, and we can discard a card from our hand to draw 3. We're playing Guzma Hala, which we can discard 2 cards from our hand to get a Stadium, a tool, and a special energy, so we can grab Chaotic Swell to keep Path to the Peak out of play. We can get Air Balloon or Snow Leaf badge. Air Balloon, of course, can help a little bit with getting Snorlax out of the active, and since we have 3 Guzma Hala and 4 Tag Call, Air Balloon is going to be a lot easier to find than something like a switch for Snorlax, which is why I do play the 1 Air Balloon. It could also get us Capture Energy, Wash Water Energy, and Snow Leaf badge, of course. And then we are playing 4 Mallow and Lana, and this is really important because it heals our Pokemon by 120 damage. And if our opponent cannot hit us with their optimal attackers, their VMAX Pokemon and they have to use weaker V Pokemon with weaker attacks, that means that healing from Mallow and Lana is going to go a lot farther than it might in some other decks. We have Lillie's Pokédoll to hide behind and also to switch out from after Mallow Lana, Reset Stamp to force our opponent down to a smaller hand size, and Melony to accelerate energy to our Glaceon V or Glaceon VMAX with a little bit of draw added in there as well. So I'm going to roll some gameplay of myself playing this on the PTCGO versus ladder, and I do hope you enjoy that gameplay. And take this deck for a spin yourself if you have the cards for it or want to go trade for some Glaceons and try it out. Now, something I will note is that this deck is pretty bad versus tag team decks and versus exclusively the Pokemon decks. But if you're coming up against things like Shadow Rider VMAX and Ice Rider VMAX and Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, really strong and powerful top tier cards and decks of the standard format, they're going to have a hard time dealing with Glaceon VMAX because their strong attackers are all VMAX Pokemon. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile and that you will enjoy the gameplay following it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon TCG content if you have not already, and leave a like and a comment on the video. Thanks for watching, have a great day, enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you next time here on Celios Network. Ice Rider, probably. Oh, look at that. That's good. We'll do that just to burn a card. There we go, because we want to get something to discard energy with so we can use Melony eventually. Would have been nice to see a quick ball. Maybe we can top deck it. Or we can get Marnie, then Snorlax is useless. Gorman dies for what? It's Urshifu with Path to the Peak in it. This is exactly the card that we would have played Dusknoir for an Urshifu deck playing Path to the Peak, but it's okay. We have Chaotic Swells out the wazoo. Yeah, I'm playing 3 Swells now. So with the Dusknoirs that we took out, I had room for Swell. I'll hold this maybe. If they're playing Path, I feel like they might be like a techie list and they play Tool Scrapper, so we'll just hold on to the badge. Does Leafeon have legs post-row? This kind of card always has potential because like people could just not tech for it and you have a great day because of that. But I have tested it absolutely 0 amount in post-rotation. So in theory, it seems like it should be like decent at worst. What's the maximum amount of peak they could play in a Urshifu list? Like 1 or 2, right? There's no way they play more than 2. I'd be surprised if they even played 2. There's the there's the Tool Scrapper. All right, so good thing we held on to our badge. Yeah, like I said, looks like a techie list. Doesn't surprise me they have Scrapper. They could have just retreated and strafed. Okay, no strafe. This will be our second Mallow Lana down. That's okay. We only need damage on it if it evolves, right? So we could just damage this instead. Is it okay to be salty? Of course. When they see the third and fourth Mallow Lana. Yo, package. Yeah, I'm having a blast with the POG format. Also played a little bit of Postro so far, but there's a lot of new fun cards in what's this set called? In Evolving Skies. Especially the EVs. There's a lot of fun EVs. It's been hard to get Jolteon Vs though, because it's only the full art in the set. So that's annoying. Yo, what's up, Oval? Why evolve? They're just gonna hit the bench. Traded the house for Rayquaza. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so they can knock this out. No, I haven't built Rayquaza yet. Yeah, I could use yeah, I could use Jolteon. I have packs for trade. I need the V, not the VMAX. So I can hit y'all with packs if you have them for trade. Alright, there's the scoop. Let's go. Game 1, we win with Glaceon Tag Call engine, but that one was a little close. Like our opponent knew how to win that matchup, it seems. Decent start. No retreat out to the Snorlax, but it'll do. Urshifu again. Look at that. We probably don't need the Snorlax. We probably don't even need Snorlax. Yo, what's up, Josh? How's the matchup of Ice Rider versus Urshi? It's like, I'd say it's around even. Because Rapid Strike Urshi can just snipe your Sobbles and Drizzles, and then you're out of support, but sometimes they can run out of steam with that. Also, sometimes you'll go first and just snipe down their Urshi, and then it depends on how well they recover. Yeah, that's tight, Josh. Manually put all the codes in PTCGO. Use the app I use. I use Pokescan. It's one word. You just like swipe them past your phone, and then you email them to yourself, copy paste them into a Google Sheet. It's a lot easier. That's what I use for a lot of the battle styles codes from that opening. Oh yeah, for sure. Pokescan app, if you're out there watching, I'll take some money, you know? Throw me a bone. I'm advertising your app. Okay, so Swell. We'll do a little bit of this. And then Max Icicle. No, Josh, this list is secret, and you may not see it. Yeah, I'll bring it back up after the game. Yo, what's up, Danny? Aggro, I figured out one of the Schultz brothers Zoroark control list post Worlds 2017-2018 when we thought Zoroark control wasn't going to be played anymore. I was watching a foreign regionals it was a foreign regionals at like 6 in the morning with a notepad, just like writing down every card that I saw. Because I wanted to know their Zoroark control list. Okay, let's see. I've actually been using PTCGO prices a lot. Oh god, it says Jolteon V full art is 7 EVS. I mean, so I'll offer 6 for a Jolteon V, but if you want to hold out for 7, that's perfectly fine by me. Because I'm waiting to get more packs. I haven't heard back yet. I probably won't get more packs till tomorrow. So I'm just a little bit low right now. But I might need to trade packs for POG format stuff tonight, so I might just hold off on the Jolteon Vs since they're pretty expensive right now, I'd say. Yeah, because they don't have the full arch right? So I don't have a free retreat thing, which is stinky. But I do knock this out, but I don't knock that out. Danny, I probably am. That sounds about right. Okay, so what we're going to do here is... Why not wait until the first for tins? I might just end up doing that because I'm not playing Jolteon. I'm not playing Jolteon in POG format, so I might just wait. It just depends on if I want to create content for Jolteon VMAX decks, you know? They have 2 Inteleons set up, which is really good for them. Yeah, what's up, Google Soft? Bombay. XPlay10, thank you for the follow. All of your Rayquaza arts are standard. Hey, as long as you got Rayquazas, that's what matters. Please tell me that like every Urshifu list under the sun isn't just playing Path to the Peaks now. Because like they're setting up an Urshifu VMAX with 3 energy on it. It's kind of looking Path to the Peaky to me. Oh, Umbreon VMAX is the best evolution, hands down. And I think it will be for all time to come. In terms of the Evolving Skies cards. My favorite evolution just in general is Leafeon. Now, I haven't tried Inteleon Glaceon yet, and I probably won't for POG format. I don't think that's the way to play it for POG format. Glaceon Inteleon Suicune. It sounds good for post. I don't know if I would like it in POG format, though. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just being stupid. No, but this is the first Glaceon list I've tried, so... I should have sent this up. So this will need 2 pings for max icicle and then a max icicle. So I can knock out this, this, and this. This will need to get hit twice. Guess I'll hit that. This has to be a misplay setting that up. Okay, yeah, and it's going to take 2 turns for them to get to attack with that. The next turn I just retreat into this Mallow Lana. No, I don't like Rillaboom in Leafeon, but Leafeon in a Rillaboom deck is good. So if you're playing a Leafeon VMAX deck, it doesn't need Rillaboom. But if you play a Rillaboom based deck, just tossing in some Leafeon Vs is good. Okay, so boss's orders means I can bring this up and hit it. So, and that's a problem for me. But oh wait, no, I don't want to do that yet because I'll set up this damage on the Dene first. That's much better. They actually give me a clear path to winning here. They shouldn't have done that. So I just hit this and hit that, and then we just knock out both of them next turn. Okay, great. So we will retreat, and then Mallow Lana. And they're going to remove an energy, so we'll just get this energy down and get nothing with that. Max icicle. Actually, Jake Gearhart's website, pokegear.app, is what I use when so I use pokegear.app until the cards actually come out. When the cards are up, I'll start using PokemonCard.io. You think a Zam deck can win? I don't know if it can win, but I think Zamazenta is like a deck. I have it on my tier list. Yeah, this is Darkrai EX flashbacks for sure. Exclamation decks, that's my profile on PokemonCard.io. They're a sponsor of the channel, so definitely do check out that website. Raihan might just get tossed into like every deck, even decks that it's not necessarily like theoretically good in. I had the Dusknoir in, but I took it out because Jake pointed out that like you shouldn't need it to beat Rapid Strike. And I tend to agree with that. Now, this deck is not hard to set up without Inteleons because we have the Tag Call engine. The Tag Call engine is different to play, though. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're saying that it's hard to do the Dusknoir thing. Well, in pre-rotation, you have the Duskull that evolves itself. So, like, that's really good. Because the Duskull just searches out the Dusknoir for you. Okay, so we're probably getting knocked out here. I should have done Frozen Awakening. I dumped that doll. I haven't made good use of the dolls yet. So yeah, if they have energy in hand, we get knocked out. No worries. We'll just set up another one. Hey, Richard, that's actually super ironic that you asked that today, because Zach Lesage just announced Objective Deck, which is going to do exactly that. And when it's up and running, I'm going to be using it with my clients, like during coaching and stuff. It's like going to be the first ever of its kind. Ah, escape rope and ice rider. What in the world is this? That might actually be like pretty good. That might be 200 IQ. It's like you get to play boss without playing boss. If your opponent only has one benched Pokemon. They still haven't used a supporter. Crobat and Ice Rider's new wave. I mean, it was in there. I think I have it in my post rotation list, actually. It's been in and out, but like you don't want to start it, but now that you have Suicune as well, that's like another potential starter. Oh, Marnie, no, my hand is good. No, please. All right, that's playable. That's going to be insane if they still don't have the switching out. They don't have the switching out. Let's go. Okay, prize my third swell. They don't have room for a Marshadow right now anyway. What would I take out for what? Google Soft. Oh, for rope? Just a switch. Yeah, rope and switch are pretty interchangeable. So they probably just have it there in place of one of their switches that they were normally using. Like if an Ice Rider deck was playing 2 balloon, 2 switch, this one might be playing 2 balloon, 1 switch, 1 rope. I think ADP is like extremely good in POG format, which would definitely be a reason not to play Glaceon VMAX. Like ADP is definitely one of the top plays for POG format. ADP is trash, it dies to Urshifu, but what doesn't? Like, Urshifu... I don't understand how Urshifu didn't win the Japanese nationals. Well, maybe because, like, only, like, not all of the players were on to Raihan there. Only, like, one of the top performing Urshifu decks had Raihan in, I think. But ADP is just, like, aggressive, consistent, like, beats down everything, and, like, that's, like, what you like for day one of major tournament. I'm setting that up. Could boss it, but we don't have energy. We have to get that energy. Hey, Pushing Pebbles, thank you for the follow. Triagonal HT Slim, probably not, because it's a random effect, and you basically like pass a turn without doing much, and you leave yourself vulnerable to the opponent. It's the kind of attack that could have been like insanely good years ago, but in the current atmosphere, I don't think it will be. It definitely seems like something fun to try, and sometimes you'll get like really explosive results from, but in a like on average, I don't think it'll work out well. So our Snorlax here is getting maximum lanced. I probably want to take care of this thing, to be honest. And then just set this up to be knocked out if they bring it up. Victini Inteleon or Victini Umbreon? I want to try out something like Gustavo Wada played, Victini, Galarian Moltres, but with some Umbreon action. Victini Dusknoir, yeah, Victini Dusknoir could be good for Pog potentially, because, you know, we have the good Duskull. The good Duskull matters a lot. Yeah, Colin and I were discussing Victini Dusknoir for post, but yeah, in this format that's on the ladder right now, you still have the old Duskull. We really needed a basic Pokemon to Mallow Lana heal. Sag. What really sucks is we have to put this capture energy to the active. To get out our Glaceon. Snowleaf badge should give your Leafeon free retreat with Galar Mine out. Yes. Because it states you have no retreat cost. I might lose this one because I didn't get another Glaceon set up. I probably went a little too aggressive. Maybe I should have Guzma Hala for a Glaceon last turn. Dusknoir, Moltres, Victini. If you're playing Dusknoir, you probably want to be able to get it out as consistently as you can. This is so bad. I need the top deck Melony here. Maybe I can get something stuck in the active. Oh, I do have Syncate. I do have Syncate. No capture energy left, so I have to go for Syncate here. But I could also boss and hope for a turn. Let's see, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 energy on the board. 5, 6 in this card, so they probably have 1 or 2 more energy left in deck. Yeah, let's go with this. Stamp. And then next turn, try to draw cards. Level ball. No. No, 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 no. Ah. Yep. And they have 2 energy left. Ah. How many boss left? They've only played 1 boss. Okay, Marnie. I have 3 Mallow and Lanas that aren't at the bottom of the deck. Pokémon for Sobble is weird, unless they're gonna quick ball it away. Like, that doesn't actually thin their deck. Okay, that's 3 path down. Oh wait, they aren't. They have to 3-shot us with Suicune. Okay, here we're also playing off the fact that they don't have, hoping they don't have a 4th path to the peak and boss. They only play 3 peak, then we're fine. And they do play some extra things like the double Suicune, the Chilling Rain, and Teleon. So it's very possible that they don't play a 4th peak. They are playing pre-row still, because they do have stamps, so that's cool. We are playing Pog format here. They had that Mew earlier. That could have hurt. Okay, Blizzard, Rondo, take that out. I think we win there as long as they don't have the last path. And I forget if we drew our 3rd swell off of the prizes or not. The only thing to do is this. We did not get our last swell off the prize. Stamp them the 1. We hope they don't have another path, because our third swell was prized. Also, both of our bosses are discarded. Okay, so we won. They're gonna leave that active and we win. GG. That was a close one, chat. That was a good game, though.